Hi, this is Rick. Welcome back. This is the new snowstorm script that I've just completed. It took about 3 months to make, so hopefully you'll enjoy it. I think it's probably the most realistic snowstorm currently available for Arma 3. Slightly biased, but hopefully you'll agree with me after you've seen this. I'm just going to go through the description and how the system works, and then I'll show you it in game. So the Rust snowstorm system creates a realistic snowstorm effect based on suitable real-world weather conditions. Just like in the real world, snowfall is directly linked to the overcast, humidity, and moisture levels. So this snowstorm system creates perpetual 60-minute loops consisting of snow, no snow, limited visibility periods during the mission. The Rust snowstorm system controls in-game snow particles, overcast, rain, fog, wind, sound effects, and the related parameters. So let me just explain how the process works. So let's say your mission is, we don't know how long it's going to be, but let's assume that it's going to last about 3 to 4 hours. And let's assume that you have a time acceleration to increase or to reduce the nighttime daytime cycle. Let's say you have a time acceleration of 8. That means 24 hours is reduced by a factor of 8 down to 3 hours. So you have 1.5 hours day and 1.5 hours night. Time acceleration increases the speed that the weather system changes. So it is directly linked to the overcast value in the game. So snow can only appear once the overcast value is above 0.5, or in other words, 50%. In the parameters of the mission, you have an option to choose between light, medium, and heavy, or random in terms of snowstorm strength. If you choose heavy, for example, then the snowstorm will build to a maximum value or whiteout value of overcast 1. In other words, 100% overcast. At that point, you either have a whiteout or you'll get just a very, very heavy snowstorm. So a light snowstorm may peak at, say, around the 60% or 65% level, and so on. And then after let's assume that this loop time is 1 hour, 30 minutes build and 30 minutes decline or decrease. So after an hour it gets back and there's no snow at that point. The wind drops off and it's basically normal weather conditions. At that point you might see an aurora borealis if it's nighttime or whatever. And then after a period of maybe around 30 minutes or 15, I think it's between 15 and 30 minutes, then this loop will start up again. And then the second loop, it will choose between these 3 options. So it becomes completely randomized. So let me just go through the main features. So there's variable fog and overall visibility, hyper-realistic snowflake textures, automatic weather report update via a laptop, performance optimized with limited frames per second impact, variable snowflake size, opacity, and emissivity. Emissivity is basically the amount of light that the particle generates. So if a particle is midday, if it's snowing, the particles may almost be invisible. So by making them emit a little bit of light, they tend to glisten a bit, and so they look a little bit better. Variable wind strength throughout the entire storm loop. The snowstorm script is almost entirely client-side, which is good because it reduces the impact on the server and increases your frame rates. Occasional whiteout, blizzard, limited visibility conditions. The visibility can be in a whiteout, as the name implies. It could be literally down to 10 meters, and you could literally walk past someone and not see them, or get lost, which is another thing. Ambient wind sound effects dependent on the snowstorm strength. No snow particles when the player is undercover or in vehicles or buildings. Perpetual snow, no snow, reduced visibility loops throughout the mission, as I explained. Script parameters can be changed in the lobby before the mission starts, or you can set them in the script and save the script. Maximum strength of each snowstorm varies for each 60-minute loop, as I explained. Variable snow dust strength and opacity dependent on the wind velocity. Players will occasionally make cold shivering sounds if they stand still for long. Consistently variable snow for loop density within the snow strength limits. So each snow, light, medium, and heavy, they obviously have their own ceiling or limit. Optional features: snow, icy wind can hurt your eyes if you're not wearing eye protection. These are all optional features. When conditions are right, you will see an aurora borealis random effect at night. Melted snow water droplets that run down your mask or the vehicle windscreen if you're in one. There is a severe weather warning when blizzard conditions are predicted. Nearby players and NPCs will breathe out steam when conditions are right. You can adjust the mission time multiplier to speed up the weather and day-night cycle. So some missions obviously have their own time multiplier, in which case you can toggle this off in the script, or use this one and toggle it off in the other in the mission. It's up to you. Okay, so I'm now going to show you the script in the actual game.
Quebec, calling Oscar Bravo 30. Be advised, we have lost contact with a C-130 Super Hercules en route to Gardermoen in Norway. Last known coordinates placed at a few clicks north of your position. Based on the last communication and current weather conditions, it is assumed that it suffered engine failure and attempted a landing in the nearby mountains. Your orders are to dispatch a patrol to the coordinates and search for the plane and any potential survivors. Acknowledge. Over.
Oscar Bravo 30 to Hotel Quebec. Roger that. We'll dispatch a patrol to the last known coordinates immediately. We'll keep you updated. Over.
Okay, gentlemen, stay frosty. We are Oscar Mike.
Be advised, support units are now on standby. Out.
Here is a severe weather advisory for the next 12 hours. Keep travel to a minimum and remain indoors where possible. Keep personal communication devices on for further updates and instructions. Standard operating procedures for severe weather conditions are now in effect. Hotel Quebec, calling Oscar Bravo 30. Latest intercepts indicate multiple inbound threats, moving to the last known intercept position of the C-130. Stay on the alert.
Diner! Diner! Hey! Moving! Ready! Move out! Target down! Cover me! I'm covering! Go! Area clear! Covering fire! Go! I'll cover! Right up ahead! Move! Okay, let's go! On the move! Cover me! Moving! Move! Move 100 meters! Front! Roger! Technical, 200 meters, to the right of us. Car, 200 meters, right. Grid 0, 3, 0, 9, 9, 1. Target down. Standing by. Medic, 200 meters, front. Up, man down. Grid 0, 3, 0, 9, 9, 1. Wait. Target down. Grid 0, 3, 0, 9, 9, 1. He's down. Man, 200 meters, left. Right, 200 meters, left. Target down. Technical, 200 meters, just up ahead. He's down. Soldier, 200 meters, front. Man, 200 meters, front. Target down. He's down.
Roger. Medevac inbound to your position. ETA to fight.
Cover it, go! Okay, let's go! Go! Heck, 100 meters! Run! Go, all cover! Get in that vehicle! Okay, let's go! Understood! Ready! Waiting!
The demo and the script will be on the Steam Workshop within the next 2 days. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe and like button. It really helps me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.